You know, Drake fans have a tendency, or should I say stands, have a tendency to talk about how all these other artists use beef for promotion, right? They tried this with Kendrick, they tried it with Pusha T, they tried it with so on and so on, right? Any artist they don't like, any artist that ever went out there soft, Six Fraud, any of that. Oh, they're using beef to do this. But when you look at it, Drake does the exact same thing. So why don't we hear about that? I.e., this video that we're about to look at. Okay, so there's been this thing going on, Gillie Da Kid and Cam Newton, right? Johnny Manziel finds a way to get involved. If you don't know, Johnny Manziel and Drake are friends. It goes way back to Texas A&M. Drake, like he's been doing this whole time, finds a way to clout chase, hop on the beef, and try to get some promotion for his sorry ass concerts. That's all it's about, really, and try to drum up some, attention on this bum ass album he working on. So let's get right into this because this is crazy. And of course, Gillie went off on him, Manziel, for trying to hop in, which he shouldn't have. But let's get started.
Oh boy, here we go, you guys. Looks like we might just have a Drake versus Philly part 2 coming up. It looks like Johnny Manziel is officially tagging in his big brother Drake into his beef with Gillie. Now, over the weekend, Johnny was not too happy with Gillie clowning Cam Newton. You guys know Gillie and Cam Newton have been going back and forth with each other. They've been clowning each other's careers.
Jalen Hurts did what you couldn't do. That was win a Super Bowl.
There will not be no playing with my name, with my career. This is all entertainment here.
Hey, shut your tight jean wearing ass up, man.
I know why you...
I ain't gonna lie. Now, Cam not jumping on that ball was sus. For sure. That was some shit as far as I'm concerned. But you can't sleep on Cam, man. People who downplay Cam was a beast. He was that dude. He carried Auburn. He carried every team he was on. He carried that team. Yeah, he didn't win it all. You can say what you want about that, but he wasn't no slouch either. He carried his team. Without him, none of the teams he played for would have been shit. So, and that ain't even to say I like Jalen Hurts too, but we can't be talking down on Cam, man. All the Cam hate, not justified at all.
In your feelings, Gillie. Was it the album comment? Can you name me one Gillie Da Kid album? Did you know his album was Philadelphia?
That kind of struck a nerve.
Where I'm from, Gillie, we stab and we twist. Wise words was told to me. They say, when you go low, I go to hell. So let's bring up your actual facts and your actual stats. When I'm looking at your rap career, Gillie did not chart any solo singles on the Billboard Hot 100. Philadelphia didn't do no numbers? Dang. Former member of Major Figures, bass rap group late 90s and early 2000s. You ain't never been great at nothing. The only great thing that Gillie does, he's a great mascot. Big hat, dancing around, yeah, getting them going. Mascot, very questionable career. We can't relate on a lot of things, Gillie. And if it wasn't for Wallow, all credibility on $1 million worth of game would be really at question. Because he has a wisdom about him. Wallow, that is. I respect it. And I also respect Gillie. But respectfully, brother, we cannot relate. While you're dancing on the sideline, I was in the game. Please understand, when I said your name, most people...
I ain't gonna lie. When you think $1 million worth of game, Wallow is the dude as far as that show goes. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Like, without Wallow, would there even be $1 million worth? Do you think Gillie could carry that show? I gotta say Wallow makes the show, man. Now, I ain't gonna agree with Kim and say Gillie never done nothing great, but I think when it comes to that show, it's more about Wallow than Gillie, even though the two of them kind of go together. But yeah,
but they know who you were. They said, "Who, Gillie? Who is that?" Now you know the dude that be walking around with the big old hat. Oh, that dude. Man, don't take him serious. That's the narrative about you, guy. You can't beat me in nothing. And I mean nothing. That's basketball. That's football. That's baseball. That's rock, paper, scissors. That's chess. That's checkers.
And so far, it's been jokes. Nothing personal has been said on either side. So it never really felt like Gillie and Cam really had any smoke with each other. This was just trash talking between men. While Gillie was at his birthday party, he took a little bit more shots at Cam Newton.
Cam ain't never had one of these. I ain't going back and forth with you. Thank you, Jalen. Appreciate you, Jalen. Love you, Nick. Love you, Nick. Appreciate you, Jalen. Cam Newton never had one of these. I said Cam Newton never got one of these.
Which then prompted Johnny Manziel to crash out on Gillie. He told Gillie, yo, you may be the biggest fucking loser on the planet. Talking like you fucking done anything on the football field. If I see you, just know I'm going to slap the fuck out of you.
Bro, come on, man. I don't even know where this comes from. Why is he even getting involved? And like Jig just said, they just talking shit back and forth. It really wasn't nothing crazy. It really wasn't. Just two dudes, you know, taking little digs at each other. Nobody took it there. Where do we get? See, just leave it to somebody like this to try to come in and insert violence. No wonder him and Drake are friends, because this is what people like that do. We wasn't even on that shit. We was just talking shit to each other, bro. You coming in talking about slapping somebody. Come on, man. What you want, some type of coke rant?
Trust, I love $1 million worth of game, but that's the corniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Can't wait for this response. Just set up the rough and rowdy and let's call it a day. Take Jalen's dick out your mouth for a couple minutes. Pretty sure he's already got a chick, Gillie. Now, Rough and Rowdy is an amateur boxing event that's hosted by Barstools. So not only is Johnny telling Gillie, yo, I will literally put hands on you both outside the ring and inside the ring. Now, to me personally, Johnny, you were out of line, brother. From what it looks like, you and Gillie do not know each other. You guys do not have a relationship with each other. So you coming out the blue to address him like this is crazy. Especially when the person he's actually making fun of and going back and forth with never took it this far. We never saw Cam tell Gillie, bro, I'm gonna put hands on you. So why do you think that you got the right to talk crazy to Gillie like this? Now, Gillie did respond back to him and it went just how you guys thought it would.
Come on, Johnny. Out of all the motherfuckers you can fuck with, Johnny, what the fuck would make you stop at me, man? Huh? What would make you stop at that bus stop and fuck with me, Johnny? I know what it was. I know exactly what it was.
Shit. That's exactly what I was thinking. Exactly what I was thinking, yo. That shit all over his face. We don't even take you serious, man. Yo, oh my goodness.
Ain't no secret. You hate all of this shit, Johnny. I figured by now that shit would have wore off, right? Johnny, what the fuck would make you get up and just say, you gonna slap me? Out of all the motherfuckers on planet Earth, Johnny, you gonna slap me. Had to be this shit right here, Johnny. Because it ain't 1917 no more, Johnny.
Right?
This is 2025. Fight back, Johnny. The fuck make you think you just gonna slap a nigga and then what you just gonna do? You just gonna walk off about your business, Johnny, and just ain't nothing gonna happen, Johnny. No, we gonna have to put on a bet nap, Johnny, to over and under for how many fucking days you gonna lay in the hospital. And I'm taking 13 and a half days. I'm taking the fucking over, Johnny. Now let me tell you something, Johnny. I need you to check in the AA, Alcohol Anonymous, and I need you to check the fuck out of AAB.
Yo, Johnny Manziel tripping, man. He got way too much dirt on his name to be talking shit, man. You got so much that people can say about him. Yeah, he did his thing in Texas A&M. People try to blame the Browns and all that, but at the end of the day, he fucked that up. He fumbled the bag because he couldn't stop partying. It's a fact. He even said it himself. So he squandered the bag. Like, you got so much shit you can say about him. It can go on, and somebody like Gillie can make that shit so funny. Like, Manziel, sit this one out, champ. Like you said, you ain't touching no. How we even get there, though? Cam didn't even go there. This wasn't even about you, family. What are you talking about, man? Wipe that shit off your face, man.
African American business, Johnny. This shit ain't had nothing to do with nothing gonna happen, Johnny. No, we gonna have to put on a betting app, Johnny, to over and under for how many fucking days you gonna lay in the hospital. And I'm taking 13 and a half days. I'm taking the fucking over, Johnny. Now, let me tell you something, Johnny. I need you to check in the AA, Alcohol Anonymous, and I need you to check the fuck out of AAB, African American business, Johnny. This shit ain't had nothing to do with you. Sit your dumb ass down somewhere. You hear me? Now, Cam said what he said about jailing. I told Cam he did something you couldn't do in a Super Bowl, and then Cam, big, goofy, extra sensitive ass, started talking personal shit. So you and Cam could both sit y'all super goofy asses down some fucking where. Fucking cocaine Johnny and big fucking sensitive. You big sassy ass nigga, sit your dumb ass down somewhere. I don't know what the fuck you got going on. But I told you, neither one of y'all could fuck with jailing. And then you talk about, I'm the biggest loser. You ain't did nothing on the football field. Neither did you, Johnny.
Facts.
You was in a fucking league for 2 weeks. They sent you to the fucking Australian Kangaroos. The fuck you? I think you did 2 years with the Lithuanian Bombers or some shit. Fuck is you talking about?
Oh shit. He was in the league for 2 weeks. Yo, come on, man. What's wrong with these guys, man? The Lithuanian Bombers. Nigga, he ain't even make it to the Canadian League. He went to the Lithuanian Bombers.
You ain't did shit either. Get the fuck out of here, Johnny.
Now, usually, you don't really come at somebody that's been in the streets like Gillie unless you feel super comfortable and super, super safe with the people you got around you. Well, tonight, Johnny Manziel is showing us the muscle around him. That will be Drake and OVO. Tonight, Johnny posted Drake wearing this jacket with a very direct message that's written on the back. Well, go to hell about Johnny Manziel, aka if you fuck with Johnny Manziel, you're fucking with OVO. And we all know right now Drake is strictly about his OVO guys that held him down.
Man, listen, Drake clout chasing, bro. Drake clout chasing. Again, inserting himself into a beef to drum up motherfucking attention on what he got going on. And all you Drake fans try to make it like, oh, when somebody else is talking about beef or using beef for promotion, it's all bad and they need this and they need Drake or they need that. Drake ain't been doing nothing but clout chasing since he started this whole Iceman tour thing and that shit bombing. What did I miss? Bomb, tanked. That other joint that just came out with Central C, bomb, tanked. And look, any other artist, this would be good, but y'all want to always make it about the numbers and he always got to be number one and on top. Now y'all talking about, oh, when the album come out, it's going to be number one of that. Well, judging by the last two drops, I wouldn't go that far, player. Like, ain't nothing made number one yet. And the one song that went to 2, it really didn't have no stand power, man. Now he trying to clout chase and ride the wave, just like everybody else, except with him, it's corny as shit, look corny as shit, it's dumb as hell, and we ain't buying it, man. We ain't buying it.
Yo, and we all know right now Drake is strictly about his OVO guys that held him down. Drake recently bought brand new chains for everybody in OVO, which had these words written on the back. The Cold War is over and it made us even colder. So it looks like Drake is definitely supporting his guy OVO Johnny Manziel in this beef against Gillie, which then brings us to the very awkward part. Gillie fucks with Drake, heavy. Last year when Drake was beefing with Kendrick, Gillie was actually one of the few media personalities that was supporting Drake. And according to Gillie, he claimed some of Drake's diss records were actually better than Kendrick's.
I just heard that Kendrick Lamar diss. I fuck with Kendrick, but that shit was going on the cob, man. You know what's crazy, man? The light skin is winning, man. 3-0, man. Fucking Drake up 2-0. Motherfucking Chris Brown up 1-0. I just take me back. I remember in the motherfucking late 80s, the motherfucking light skin, man, everything up to the late 80s. Then motherfucking Nino Brown pistol whip very light skin in motherfucking New Jack City. Then they had it bad all the way up to motherfucking
This definitely aged very, very poorly. One of the worst age comments from the whole battle.
Steph Curry and Chris Brown and Klay Thompson and Drake, and now them lights doing what they want, man. Y'all even let Wallow light skin ass come home from jail after doing 7,300 fucking days and win. Light skin think they run the world, man.
Now, if you're Gillie, you're in quite a pickle, buddy. You fuck with Drake, but Drake fucks with the nigga that you're beefing with even harder. Do you now cop a plea and say, you know what, Johnny, I ain't even messing with you right now? Or do you double down on Johnny and Drake because now these guys are clearly against you? Johnny, this is nasty, nasty work, my brother. How do you start a fight with somebody, they respond back to you, then you go and get your big brother to fight your battle? Nah, Johnny, you gotta come catch this fade on your own. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys...
It's typical punk shit, right? And I don't even know what's that supposed to mean because Drake put the jacket on. What he gonna do? What he gonna do? Filing a lawsuit against somebody? Ain't nobody messing with Drake. Ain't nobody messing with Drake. We already know what Drake do when the pressure get on, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna do the whole. Drake ain't got the mentality of when the pressure's on, it's a hit. Ski mask, extra gats, bring the clips. Don't nobody move when we walk the streets. They say silence, talk is cheap. That ain't Drake, bro. Drake is when the pressure's on, it's a suit. Pitting the paper, nigga. I got the loot. You know what I'm saying? So nah. Ain't nobody messing with the police, fam. See, Drake know he can get away with shit now because he know, everybody else know he go to the police. So they gonna be like, we ain't gonna do nothing. You got it, fam. You got it. We don't want to be involved with the law. Anyway, man. Shit crazy. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Check y'all in the next one.